me in the studio today, well, until I drag one of our team members in a moment, and we've got another awesome episode here for you. Things that will be covered in this episode are a tip around basically how to keep customers coming back to your business no matter what style of business you have. I'm going to get Bree, one of our team members, to come in and share some tips around LinkedIn and how to make LinkedIn work effectively for you and why it's a good platform to be on. We've got a customer question which was, do I need a tagline? So I'm going to answer that quite in depth, and you'll get a lot out of that tip whether you have a tagline or not for your business. A great marketing lesson in that one. A little bit of news of what's been happening around Basic Bananas, and also we have a word of wisdom today from Bob Marley, so pretty interesting, pretty cool word of wisdom. So first up, the tip is when we sell to people, basically people come initially for a need or a want, something they want to buy. Like, we know what we want, so we start looking for businesses, products or services for a specific outcome, like the outcome being a specific result that we get from a service or a product we're looking for, but we come back for the service. We also come back for the personality. We come back for the connection of that business. So just to paint the picture, imagine you're off in a foreign city and there's 5 coffee shops on the block that you're staying at. You know, maybe you're in New York and there are 20 coffee shops on the one block. But there's all these options. You go to one because you look at, okay, it looks like it's got decent coffee, it looks like it's got a decent machine, or it's a Starbucks because you know they serve a certain style of coffee. But the one you keep going back to after you've been there once is the one you feel a connection with the people, the personality. It's personality we connect with. Where us humans, we're drawn to story. It's like watching TV series. We all loved, well, if you grew up in my time, we loved Seinfeld. And Seinfeld was so exciting because of the characters. It's like you can't wait to see what George does next week or Elaine's doing. It's the characters and how they react and respond in situations that keep us coming back to watching the show. So thinking about it for your own business, how can you display more character, more human connection when the customers are there? Because that's what's part of going to keep them coming back. So add more wow factor, of course, amazing customer service, but show them personality as well and human connection. So that's there on our tip right now. Right, so now what we're going to do is bring Bree in, one of our team members. So let's go drag her in right now and get a tip on LinkedIn. Alright, so we have Bree here, one of the Basic Bananas amazing team members, and she's going to share a tip around LinkedIn. So what do you got?
Well, part of my job is to keep up to the latest, and the greatest and what's going on in the social media world. And what I'm sort of seeing a lot of is that apparently LinkedIn was acquired by Microsoft, I think it was maybe 18 months ago. And since Microsoft acquired it, there's been some changes in terms of like the content capabilities, and they have just started a live video capability. LinkedIn is one of those platforms that is less noisy than Facebook and Instagram, so it's starving for content, which means that if you want to get on LinkedIn, you've got more chance of being seen and discovered. And also if you're using things that are like the latest capabilities, like live video, you're going to be seen even more so. So your engagement is going to be higher, your views are going to be higher, and then your traffic will be higher. So yeah.
Yes, very good tip. Better use the time. It's true. There's not a lot of video that you see on LinkedIn.
No, and like people, they lean towards the long form content, which does well, and always obviously you should do that. But it's about being holistic, giving it a good mix, and live video content is an awesome. It's an awesome way to not just showcase like your brand and like some sort of genuine connection with your audience, but it's also a really easy way and a really fast way of creating content.
Awesome.
So it's really good.
Very good. Well, thank you. Bree works with a lot of our members and looks after them, holding their hand throughout our Clever Bunch and different programs supporting people. So good to know. And also LinkedIn's awesome in terms of SEO. A lot of people don't realise that the platform is really SEO friendly. So if you put in your title and your position of what you actually do, or if you're an expert in something, it's great to put all that info in your profile as the title and also in the descriptions and things, because you might just be found by prospective customers if they're looking for an expert like you on LinkedIn. Of course, LinkedIn's fantastic if that's where your customer base is.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, wouldn't go to LinkedIn if you were selling maybe kids' clothes or something like that.
Yeah. Unless your market's corporates, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Corporates with kitties bed. Hey, a little work around there. Anyway, awesome. This has been cool. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode. And another awesome tip shared from the Basic Bananas team. So thank you, Bree.
Thank you.
Alright, so another awesome tip there from the Basic Bananas team. We have a lot of tips from the team coming in future episodes too. There's so much knowledge amongst the team, so it's awesome to drag them onto the show, and they get pretty excited about it too, so thank you, Bree. Now, we had a customer question, do I need a tagline? So typically for small business, the answer is going to be yes. What we look to do with the tagline, and the reason you have a tagline is typically a little line that sits with your logo. So you might have logo, business name, and tagline. Why is it important? Well, if your business name is abstract, like let's just say it was Basic Bananas as your business name, people would have no idea what you do unless you have a tagline to tell them kind of like what it is. So you might have a business name that's just a word like active or professional, or it's a quirky name. You need a tagline to tell people, ideally the combination of the business name and the tagline tells us what the business is, who it's for, and a bit of benefit or personality. So if your business name was something pretty straightforward, like you're called Sydney Accountants, okay, we get what it is, then the tagline could have focus more on the personality and stuff. So it could be, you know, like smart, efficient, effective, you know, going above and beyond for amazing business people or something. So the combo of the two is how we work it. And once again, the points are, it should tell us what it is in terms of what your business is, who it's for, and a benefit or personality in terms of the combination of the name and the tagline. If you can get all of those in, that is awesome. So that's the simple answer to that one. Yes, you should use it because it's also the most seen part of your business. Will typically be your logo and tagline. So if people see it, you want them to know what it is, who it's for, so they can, you know, click the link or open the brochure or read the next line whenever they've seen your logo, because typically logo, name, tagline goes on everything you put out to the world. Next up, we've had some news at Basic Bananas. We've had a relaunch of the Marketing Smarts. This is an online program we offer, which is epic, in my opinion. Of course, I'm biased as hell, but it is amazing. We've put our heart and souls into this thing and everything we know and all the knowledge of the team into this online training, which is for business owners anywhere on planet Earth, basically. So if for yourself or your team members, we have lots of members that sign up for their team to get upskills. They work through the program and apply the lessons to their business. It's around basically, it's for business owners or marketers of small businesses to help them grow their brand, grow their business, their positioning, even packaging, bundling, pricing, and then campaigns, marketing activities to attract new customers. So check it out. We'll put a link here somewhere. So that's the Marketing Smarts, been fully revamped, fully relaunched, and we're all a little bit excited about that right now. And a word of wisdom in closing today. I'll go to the Basic Bananas notebook for this one. Bob Marley popped out at me before the show, and he says, "The greatness of a man is not how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively." So pretty cool quote there from Bob Marley. Now, how do you apply that to business? Focus on providing value to customers over trying to just make as much money as possible. You'll be better off long term. This is how I take it. Long term, it's always about providing and building trust with your customers, providing value, not just trying to get a quick buck. It's less sustainable. So focus on value rather than money, and the money will just flow as an after effect. So, any questions, any thoughts, any insights you'd like to share with us, post through on any of our social media platforms. We look after every question that's ever sent through to us, or get in touch with Basic Bananas through any of our online areas or the office or the team, and we'll be happy to look after you. And otherwise, see you on the next episode.